Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Our teacher for today is Joe Dispenza. And for today's meditation, we'll dive into what scientifically happens in your body. What is the science of what's happening in the processes of your body while you sit down for a meditation? For the moment though, I'd like to remind you that the best thing to do as you take these couple of minutes to prepare yourself for meditating with us is to bring your attention to your breath, slow down your breathing as much as you can. Inhale through your nose, draw your breath all the way deep down into your belly, and imagine as you breathe in that in your belly is a balloon, and you can inflate that balloon as you breathe in. And then again, deflate that balloon in your belly as you breathe all the way out. And you'll be ready to float away with us in just a few minutes. Lorraine, a very good morning. Happy Wednesday to you too. It's really good to see you. Somebody, good morning. Happy Wednesday to you as well. Awesome seeing you guys here. Okay, so our teacher today is Joe Dispenza. Let's hear what he has to say for our meditation today. Our bodies are truly amazing. And when we learn how to consciously push the buttons of our bodies for our own benefit, then our buttons get pushed much less randomly by our environment. Does that make sense to you? If we learn how these things work, how the science of our body, our biology, how it works, then we can choose how to push our buttons. And when we do that more consciously, then our buttons will be pushed much less randomly by the environment around us. Dory, good morning. Thank you for popping in. I hope you have time to sit for a quick meditation with us. Right, a thought from Joe Dispenza. He says the latest research supports the notion that we have a natural ability to change the brain and the body by thought alone, so that it looks biologically like some future event has already happened. Because you can make thought more real than anything else, you can change who you are from brain cell to gene, given the right understanding. The next thought by Joe Dispenza is, your nervous system is the greatest pharmacist in the world. The body doesn't know the difference between an experience and a thought. You can literally change your biology, your neurocircuitry, your chemistry, your hormones, your genes, simply by having an inner event. Leshna, a very good morning. Estelle, a very good morning. Good to see you. Pat, good morning. Hello, good to see you too. And then one more thought by Joe Dispenza. He says, your thoughts are incredibly powerful. Choose yours wisely. You can change your brain just by thinking differently. Today's meditation is a reminder of the processes happening inside our body while we meditate. So we're not really looking at thoughts today. We look at thoughts in all of our other meditations. Today we're getting more into the physical processes, the chemistry that happens in your body as you sit down and meditate. Your body really is magical, and your mind is your superpower. The changes you are making may be small, but over time they are compounded. When you make a big shift, notice all the baby steps that led you there. And every time you sit down for a meditation, every time you show up for yourself, is another little baby step. And these baby steps compound eventually. If you are ready, let's go. You can close your eyes and we'll float away together on today's journey. We'll start with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. a deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. As you breathe in, fill up your belly with air. And feel yourself grow from your core, expanding in all directions. And when you have a belly full of air, then again, let all of it go. As you inhale upwards and exhale downwards, I want you to reach for this saying. We've all used it. Breathing a sigh of relief. Breathing a sigh of relief. You know what that feels like in your body to breathe a sigh of relief. In our body, there's a whole lot of messaging around this idea, a sigh of relief. And in your meditation, you can make this first part. Every exhale, you can turn into breathing a sigh of relief. What happens when we do? A sigh of relief happens when we realize the fight is over. There is no more fighting. We are okay. Everything is going to be okay. That is a huge signal for your body. That brings about a shift in your nervous system, going from fight or flight to everything's going to be okay. Going to your calm nervous system, the rest and digest nervous system. Your body understands this language. When you stop, put everything down, engage your whole body in full body breathing so that every exhale becomes a sigh of relief. Your body understands the language. So let your shoulders drop. Let your head drop. Let your whole body soften. And exhale, if you want to and if you can, a little bit more loudly. Your body gets the message. The fight is over. There's nothing to fight. It is all going to be okay. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our body stretch, adjust, and settle down. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles. Go forward and to the left and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards. I'm jumping the gun. Big but slow circles, shoulders backwards. Deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Drop your left shoulder towards your left hip. Lean over. Drop your right shoulder towards your right hip and lean your upper body over. Stretching into your back muscles. Feeling where the edges are and gently leaning into those edges. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence as much as we are able to for this moment, we'll turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, this would be a great place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, and with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long, slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it the longest, slowest exhale that you can. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel into your body and become aware of your muscles softening as you exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow. Feel how your shoulders are slowly falling. Feel how your body is slowly softening. Feel how you are slowly slipping deeper and deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. As you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but only for as long as it feels really easy. And as you release, make it the longest, slowest exhale possible. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, spare a moment to wonder, what happens when I hold my breath? What does my body do while I hold my breath? And take your next big breath. Free diving has always fascinated me. I've always read everything I could find written by free divers, and I still follow many of them. And the way they talk about free diving, the way they talk about what happens in themselves and in their minds as they free dive, always sounds to me like meditation on steroids. What would that be like? As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, imagine a free diver slowly sinking to the depths on one breath of air. Take your next big breath. Breath, oxygen, literally is our life force. And so it's not strange that every breath hold sends a very big message to our nervous system. While our bodies can be very comfortable with breath hold, every breath hold, every time we're unable to breathe, is potentially dangerous. The first thing your body does as you hold your breath is your nervous system perks up like a meerkat, looking out across the grass to see, is there any danger here? See that picture as you take your next big breath. Take a deep breath, dive deep into you, and imagine you can see your nervous system go, hey, wait a minute, what's happening? Is there a problem? Take your next big breath. For the most part, our fight or flight system bypasses the thinking brain because survival necessitates faster patterns to take over control, and slower thinking tends to not help. However, when you hold your breath, the body does something differently. Even though there might be trouble here, the first thing your body does is send your brain extra oxygen. Because if there's a problem with the supply of oxygen, the thing that we want to have, the last oxygen that we possibly can spare, is the brain. The thing that can possibly figure out what is going on here and how do we find air again. As you take a big breath, your brain gets boosted by an extra shot of oxygen. Imagine for a moment you can feel that or see that happen in your body. Take your next big breath. remember this hack the next time you have brain fog. When it feels like your brain is trying to work its way through mud, sticky, slow mud. A couple of deep breaths and a couple of small breath holds often helps to clear it all up and find yourself thinking more clearly again. Your breath hold perks up your nervous system. Your nervous system asks the question, is there danger here? Is there potentially a problem? And what you're doing is, you are conditioning your nervous system that not every time it feels like there's a problem, that it's not necessarily the end of the world. That sometimes when we feel pressure, we can stay calm and not freak out. Take your next big breath. So your job is to take your nervous system by the hand like a child and teach it how you want it to respond to stressful situations. As you take your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, and your nervous system asks the question, what's happening here? Is everything okay? Your job is to hold your breath and also soften. To hold your breath, the thing that makes your nervous system ask scary questions, but then also relax at the same time, softening into your body and make your nervous system feel that everything is okay here and there's nothing to worry about. Take your next big breath. Other things that we can add is exposing your nervous system to more things that'll make it ask questions about danger. Exposing your body to cold, whether it's an intense cold plunge or just turning the shower's water to cold after a hot shower. Your nervous system will do a similar thing, but on a bigger scale. It'll go, there must be something wrong here. And if you are able to soften your body, to slow down your breaths, because your slow breathing is a very big signal that everything is okay. And by repeatedly having an exposure like the cold, repeatedly causing your nervous system to want to react, but then using your body and using your mind to calm down the situation, you are taking your nervous system by the hand and teaching it. This is how I want you to respond to stressful situations. Take a deep breath and soften. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, invite softness into every cell of your body. One more big breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. Well, not breath holding. We'll keep talking about breath though. But you can sit all the way back or lie all the way back down. Feel yourself just floating. Have you ever wondered why you have sinus cavities? Why, when you inhale through your nose, does the air not just go in a straight line into your lungs? Why does it have to go through these hollow spaces in your cranium first? One of the most important reasons for this, to me, feels quite magical. the endothelial lining of your sinus cavities, those cells that the air come into contact with in your sinus cavities. They produce a molecule called nitric oxide. And as you breathe in, the air picks up all of those nitric oxide molecules and transports them along with the oxygen and everything else down into your lungs. The alveoli in your lungs pick up the nitric oxide along with oxygen, and it quickly makes its way into your bloodstream. Why is this magical? Well, it's magical for what it does inside your body. When you have a very serious operation, and there's a likelihood that your body might go into shock, one of the things your body will do when you go into shock is your arteries will constrict, become narrower, which is dangerous. Less blood flow to the important areas. So a very expensive machine might feed nitric oxide into your bloodstream to widen your arteries and ensure good blood flow everywhere. That takes an expensive machine. But your nasal cavities produce the same molecule for you for free. As nitric oxide hits your bloodstreams, it helps arteries relax, widen. It brings blood pressure down. And it even helps clean arteries and fights inflammation in your arteries, your heart, and everywhere in your body. And there's a positive feedback loop here. The endothelial cells of your arteries also have the ability to create nitric oxide, but they often don't until there's already a boost of nitric oxide, and then your arteries add even more. To me, it sounds quite miraculous that by just inhaling through your nose, you are producing blood pressure lowering, artery relaxing, inflammation fighting, artery cleaning chemicals. You just have to remember to stop and breathe. Teach yourself to inhale through your nose. And one last little hack. When you create the most nitric oxide in your sinus cavities is when you can make the cells vibrate. When the cells vibrate, they shake out more nitric oxide. Ever wondered why it's the most ancient practice for monks to hum as they meditate? They're creating more nitric oxide for their own bodies. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this magical body. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how to push the buttons of my own biology. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for getting better at pushing the buttons of my biology myself so that the environment is less able to just randomly push the buttons of my biology. Take a deep breath in. Once again, thank you for the magic of these beautiful bodies. One last big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being on this journey. Thank you for bringing your miraculous, beautiful body to this journey. Okay, good morning. It is so good to see you pop in. Alrighty, beautiful humans. I hope you have an incredible day. Nella, I'm just seeing you there now. Good morning. It's good to see you. Maggie, awesome having you here. Thank you, Sunmuddy. Thank you, Charlene. And whoever else is on our journey today. Pat, good morning and thanks to you. And Lorraine, I remember Lorraine now. Have a great day. You have an amazing body. Don't forget that everything about you is a miracle. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.